Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are K&K Crochet. Welcome back, welcome in. We hope you're having a great day and hope that you've gotten some yarny goodness taken care of this week. We thought that we would come together, even though probably you guys are sick of seeing Hobby Lobby hauls, but this is Hobby Lobby and I don't know, there may be some stuff from Dollar Tree, I don't know. But we went 3 times to 2 different stores, and basically the first time I went to one store out of our area hoping that they would have something, and they really didn't have anything but notions. The second time I went to another store, let's see, why did I go to that store? No, I went back to the same store because I had called and they were marking things down. And then the next time I went, my hubby decided that we would have a day date, so we did. We went out to lunch, and then he took me to buy yarn, which was very minimal. Very minimal. I don't think you got to go any of those times, did you?
I went once with you.
Once. Oh, that's right. That's why you have all this mess.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go back and forth one and one and show you what we got. I'm not going to give specs because Hobby Lobby yarn is discontinued, but you know, whatever. So I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I got very little yarn. This was $11.99, marked down to $2.99, and I'm not a big blanket yarn fan because it does hurt my hands, but I do like it for amigurumi and stuff. I can't use this because it hurts my hands, but I do like it for blankets, and especially for baby blankets because it's soft and fluffy. And you know, we have lots of babies coming into our world this year. None of them my grandbabies, but I'm gonna adopt them all anyway, so it's all good, right? So I got 2 skeins of this, or 2 balls of this, and I think it's 220 yards. It's all they had, and I got blue because I thought we were gonna have some boys coming. And I'm trying to think who I have left to make for. Who do I have left to make for? 1, 2. I think one of them is a boy. So, and then when I got to the register, I told the kids, I said, it's probably not enough. So I went to the other Hobby Lobby to look at the yarn, and they had this, lots of it. It was still regular price. Everything else in the store had been marked down. This had not. So I don't know if they missed it, or if certain Hobby Lobbies are getting rid of certain things, or if I wasn't going back again. 3 times is 3 too many. And yeah, I had determined I wasn't going. But it's that allure of, oh, you have to go. You might get something cheap, right? And this honestly was the only kind of yarn, not the only kind, but not the only type of yarn, but it's the only reason I was looking for yarn was for baby blankets that I knew that I was going to have to make because I didn't need anything else. So I got 2 of that. Your turn.
I went and I saw some fluffy yarn, and I thought cow. But as I'm sitting here, this is loop yarn. The brown is not. This one is.
Let me see it.
So I'm gonna be making something else that's gonna make a cow. But now I'm making something else.
You could still use it.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You might even be able to pull those loops out, like if you cut them here.
I don't know.
I think if you cut the loop here, that it would be one long string. It's just where they've attached it. So then you would have, because let me feel that. It's the same yarn.
Okay.
I really think that if you snip, because I've used this before, and I think I did this before, there's a string right there connecting it, and if you snip it right there, it'll make it straight, and then you'll have more yarn.
I don't know.
You're welcome.
It was, the brown was originally $9.99 marked down.
I said you're welcome.
Well, thank you. I almost said you're welcome. It's been a long day. Originally $9.99 marked down to $2.74.
Yeah, I'm not paying $9.99 for that.
No.
I don't like to work for that anyway.
This one was originally $10.99 marked down to $2.74.
What's it called?
Yarn Bee Fur Loop. If I would have just read it, it says loop.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like loop. Like if you look at that,
I thought it was fluffy like this.
To me, if you look at them together, and they're beside each other on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so I got 2 white and 1 brown.
All right, so then I got Sugar Wheel Cotton. I love these colors. Like together, they're beautiful. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. You will see later on this week that I use this for something. Probably not what it's intended to be used for. I'm not a cotton fan. I don't use a lot of cotton. I have used some of the Crafter's Secret, and what's the other one? I never can remember every time I go to do
Peaches and Cream?
Peaches and Cream. I've made facial scrubbies out of that. I do enjoy doing that. I don't enjoy making washcloths and things like that, but I do enjoy, I have a diamond shaped facial scrubby that I make, and I really enjoy making that. I think it's the geometric pattern I really, really like. And so anyway, I bought these. Probably what I used it for is not what it's supposed to be. After I started, I thought, ooh, that would have made a really nice tank top. I can't remember if they had more of this or not. I know they were very low in stock on a lot of things, but I really like this brown color and this tealy. It's given off a weird gray color, but it's not. It's more like a teal green, like a spearmint color or something. It's really pretty. Your turn.
Okay, let me find all of them.
Disclaimer, this is not all yarn related because we went everywhere.
None of mine is yarn.
In case you don't know, Hobby Lobby's clearance is all over the store. It's not just the yarn section. I know that's what we all come for, but it's everywhere. So if you're a multi-crafter, like multimedia crafter, then you really need to go and look everywhere.
This one's not even craft related.
Medium, whatever. I always get that wrong.
This was in the party section. And the lipsticks, just kidding, it's not lipsticks. But they're pins. If I can get the lid off. It's a little pin, and then it looks like a lipstick.
Can't see it. Hold it up there.
I got it for work because everyone has grabby fingers, and if your pen looks like all the other ones that are at work, it's gonna disappear.
Yeah, but if your pen looks like that, everybody's gonna make it disappear anyway because they like it.
No, I'm gonna keep it on me. I got 5 of them.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, it was originally like $3, and I got it for like $1.
So I went through the party aisle. I went through every aisle, honestly, because you never know what's going to, sorry about the crinkle. You never know what's going to spark your interest. And I like a multitude of crafts, and I started crafting, I started crocheting when I was 8, but I started doing a lot of different crafts. I did basket making with the paper stuff. I did cross stitch. I've done, there's a lot. I'll have to sit down one day and talk about it all. But I got these. You can't see there. There you maybe can see. These are the party eyes, the wiggle eyes that everybody, the puppet. There you go. You can see one. The puppet eyes that everybody's making all of the random acts of kindness with. But these are huge. So I thought I might get them and make something for the kids. I don't know. But I thought they were super cute. And these actually weren't on clearance. These were $3, but I thought it was well worth it because there's 8 in there. So that's 4 for $1.50 or something like less than 40 cents a piece. So yeah, and a little bit of yarn and throw it together and make a little finger puppet. I thought that was cute. Next.
Y'all gonna hear some jingling, but I'm sorry.
Jingle, jingle.
I've already attached it to my keys. So I was in one aisle, and Mom's in the one next to me and goes, "Kristen, get over here." And it's a Longhorn skull with like the Aztec color V on the skull, and it has a feather. And that just screams my name. It wasn't on clearance. I paid $10 for it, so it wasn't on clearance. But
that's how they get us.
I mean, my keys are just cow themed. My best friend got this for me for my birthday. It has cows. So I needed a cow skull to go on it.
Okay, I'm so super excited because I just realized something. Hold on. Show them something else that you have.
So moving out of Hobby Lobby, I went to Dollar Tree, and it's kind of hard to show these separately, so you're getting the last of my acquisitions all together. I got 3 pairs of sunglasses and beads. I saw this on TikTok, so I don't know who the original creator was. But it said summer ideas for 2023, and it was to bedazzle or bead sunglasses, and I'm like, oh, that's right up my alley. So these are just going to be colorful beads, and I got 2 more, and I'm going to do, I'm going to sort the beads by color. So there's going to be one that's blue and green, one that's pink and yellow, and I'm going to got the letter beads, so I'm going to put something on the top.
I thought you were going to do words.
On these, it's just going to be colors. But on the other one, it's going to have words.
Okay, so I got these for one thing, but they're probably going to end up being for something else. And I was just talking earlier, I said, those beads I got, they're black with colors on them, and I love them. These were $3.99, marked down to 99 cents. And I got these to make the, shake, fidget spinner thingies with the beads on them. But now I realize that they have crosses on them, which makes them even better. I love that.
Oh.
But I also realized that the hole in the middle is really thin, so I'm not sure. I have to figure something out to do that. Anyway, let me see what's else in here. Did you say you're finished?
Yeah, and I got super glue to glue the things on.
Oh,
this is mine. Not really mine, but
it's not yours.
It also screamed my name.
So you all know that I said I was going to do the crochet towel toppers. So I got these buttons because, you know, Kristen has a teacher that is her FFA teacher, and we love cows. Kristen loves sunflowers. So I got these at Walmart. I think they were $2 and something, almost $3. I don't know. They're worth every penny. I'm going to add those to the top of something. Then I got these at Hobby Lobby. I know I'm skipping all over the place. Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, Walmart. These were $5.99 marked down to $1.49. And if you've watched, you know that I've done a lot of the wiggles lately that take these eyes, all these different sizes. So I thought that was a great deal. That's cheaper than Dollar Tree and Dollar General put together. And let's see, then I have one more acquisition. I did get another thing of buttons from...
You have a lot more acquisitions.
Oh no, this is going to be a long video. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Disclaimer, if you use Dollar General super glue, be careful because it's very watery and it will get all over your hands.
And stick them together.
Don't know from experience, but you know.
This will matter. Okay, so I also went to Walmart, like I said, and I got a huge pack of buttons for $3.22. And they were all the pretty little spring colors, like this. Whoa, that's not working. This pretty blue or turquoise.
It's light blue. I know my blues.
And then a pink. That really is pink, matching my shirt. So I got a whole bunch of those, but they're already dumped in my bucket bin, so we're not going there. And, yeah. So then, what else did I get? Oh, yes. Like I said, bunch of things on sale at Hobby Lobby that are not crochet related. I have a friend who paints, and she has a birthday coming up. And this is $40 worth of brushes. Yes, I said $40 for 4 brushes for $10. So I thought that was a great idea. I sent her a message. I kind of ruined it. I said, do you use any of these? If you do, I'm getting them for your birthday. And so she said, I can use any of them. So I just grabbed and snatched, and they had a huge section. One other acquisition before we go. So I had a friend who messaged me the other day and needed me to call. They had a crochet project they needed help with, and I said okay, and so they explained what they were doing, and fairly new to amigurumi, I think, and I was explaining how the project worked and how you increase and that kind of thing. And so she said okay, and then she got off the phone, and a few days later she sent me a message and said, I'm not feeling it. Will you just make this for me? So this is a project I have to make for her. The crochet cat, and obviously this is a Hobby Lobby. I think that's marked down. Looks like it's not their clearance sticker, but it's $8.99 marked down to $5.99. And I'm not gonna lie, Kristen has had these kind of kits from there before.
The Highland cow that I made was with this kit.
Yeah, and wasn't there a Stitch?
Stitch? What do you mean?
A Stitch cat.
Oh yeah, Stitch. I thought you meant Crochet Stitch. A Disney, like the Stitch dude.
Character.
Yeah.
There's never enough yarn for Kristen. She has loose tension. I understand that, so I'm not saying anything bad about the kit. I am saying that if you expect to have all the yarn in these kits, and if you expect to have it so you can use what's there and it come out like it needs to be, if your tension is different, you should not use this kit.
And the patterns are sometimes difficult to understand.
I was just going to say, if you are a beginner crocheter, which we're going to talk about some more in another video this week, you probably shouldn't use this. So my advice to my friend was ditch it, and $6, but ditch it and go online. And I shared a couple of crafters who I thought that she could use their patterns for amigurumi and would find them easier, and she did like those a lot better. But then she sent me this and asked me to do it, but she wants me to keep the pattern for someone in her family in case they decide to crochet. So I think what I'm going to do, because seriously guys, look at this. You see that cat, right? This is what you get. No. There's no more white in this kit. No. So I'm going to make the kit. I'm going to make the cat in the kit. But I'm going to find matching yarns in my supplies. And then I'm going to give this all back to her. And then if they decide to do it at some point in time, they will still have everything in here. There's also stuffing. These are the same like the kits that you get at Ollie's. I don't think they have enough supplies in them, especially when it comes to different tension. I know it's just enough if you crochet the same way as the person who made the kit or whatever, or the same tension, but it doesn't work for everybody. So that's my review for these kind of kits. I mean, I don't try to talk bad about anything. If you're a seasoned crocheter, go for it. Go for it. Because you can take the pattern, like Kristen did, and you can use it and make it your own, and you can finish it with yarn that you have, which is what you did with the Highland, right?
Yeah, I used the yarn that it came with, and I had identical color yarn, and I finished it.
So, if you're a seasoned crocheter, knock yourself out with these. That's great. If that's the way you want to do it, they're cheap enough you can grab and go, and especially they have some cute little characters. But for $10, yeah. And I think they do sometimes come with a hook. They come with a needle. They have the safety eyes and all. So
most of the time they do come with a hook.
Yeah, but I would not buy these, like, say, if you're going to do a crochet event and with teaching, and you're going to teach people. Of course, I wouldn't be teaching this anyway. This is not a beginner. It's not a beginner. No, even if you've done amigurumi, I'm not sure that I would consider this to be a kit that you would give someone who completed their first amigurumi or two. And I haven't even looked at the pattern, but very, very briefly, I think the pattern's fine. But to give them this and say, here, do this, you're going to be upset because you're not going to have enough supplies to finish. So that's just how I feel. Somebody else may feel different. If you do, you're entitled to your opinion. Put it down below. But anyway, I have to finish that for her, so I'm going to find the yarns in my stash. And I think that's all the acquisitions, and that's probably the longest acquisition video that we've ever had. It's been over a period of a couple of weeks, and yeah.
They've just been accumulating.
Actually, it's probably just over a week, because this was, what I shared was just the last 2 times I shared our Hobby Lobby stuff before, what I could at the time. We'll share the rest of it after Christmas. But anyway, we love you all. We hope you have a great week. Don't forget to be kind, because you don't know anybody else's journey. You just don't. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.